And hello everyone, and welcome to Devil's Bowl Speedway, getting ready to bring you the non-locked-in driver event. 4 of these 11 drivers will make it into the main event here for round 3 of the GAMRA Waffle Grand National Series. The pace car is off, they're getting ready for 20 laps of exciting dirt trackin' racing here in Texas. Green flag is out, and we're underway here at Devil's Bowl. As they come out of turn 3 and 4, coming to complete lap number 1, Mark Nutt will take an early lead. His teammate Shrimp and Grits down the bottom trying to get past Marty McGee for second. Remember, the top 4 drivers make it into the main event here. Right now, the 58, 59, 78, and 88. 2 pairs of teammates here trying to make it into the main event. This track is it's mostly an inside track, but you're able to hold your line on the outside. If you can get a good run, particularly off of turns 3, you can be able to at least hold your position. But as we look back here, 2 and 3 wide, these guys know they have to go and go quickly before it becomes too late here. It's 3 wide between teammates here, the HHR teammates, the 53, the 157, and the 59, battling for the 5th position here. These guys know they have to go as soon as possible, try to get out front. Battle for the lead, 2, 3 wide. Eric Monaco trying to make his first race of the season. Number 88 takes the lead here as we complete lap number 5. Or lap number 4, excuse me. Taking the lead here. There's Marty McGee, his teammate, on the bottom, trying to make the main event. Eric Monaco, Strip and Grits, Marty McGee, and Mark Nutt are your front 4 here as we complete lap number 5. But it's still a long ways to go. Anybody can make it into the main event here. Any one of these 11 drivers. Right now, 1 and 2 for the 2 teammates there, trying to make their way into the main event here. Marty McGee trying to make his way into yet another race. But as they come off the corner, complete lap number 6, Eric Monaco's leading here. As they come to complete lap number 12, 8 laps to go. Eric Monaco, Marty McGee battling side by side for the race lead, but the battle's for 4th. Here comes John Bunnell in the 53, trying to make his way into the main event for the first time this season. There comes Kyle Collins, though. Didn't start out so great, fell to the back, but he's making his way back up, trying to make his way into the main event. There's Kyle Collins, 3 wide down the bottom, passing the 53 and the 58 for the 3rd position. John Bunnell trying to hold on, but it looks like it's not going to be able to. That number 08 Hardy's machine will take the 4th and the 3rd position. Great job by Kyle Collins, making his way up into the 3rd spot. They're still battling up front, though, the 70 and the 88, battling side by side, Marty McGee and Eric Monaco, as they come down to 5 laps to go here in the not locked in event. These 2 drivers right now got to feel a little bit comfortable. They got a little bit of a gap, but that can close very quickly. It's 3 wide, battling for the 4th position. There goes Mark Nutt under John Bunnell for 4th place. Coming down to 4 laps to go here. Eric Monaco is able to complete the pass on Marty McGee for the lead. Here goes the number 58 down the bottom, trying to get into 4th place here. The final transfer spot on the line with just 3.5 laps to go. Mark Nutt takes the position, gets his way up into 4th place. 3 to go here at Devil's Bowl. The battle continuing on go for the 4th position, though. Here comes Shrimp Ingress trying to make his way up into this battle. But it's coming down the end of this race. 2 laps to go here at Devil's Bowl. The 53 of John Bunnell, the 157 of Sakuri Sonisaka, 59 of Shrimp Ingress, trying to make their way in the main event. But it looks like the 58 of Mark Nutt is beginning to pull away a little bit. White flag is out. 1 lap to go here in Devil's Bowl. Here goes Marty McGee trying to go under his teammate Eric Monaco in the 88. Down the back straightaway, side by side, it's going to be a photo finish for the victory. But coming out of turns 3 and 4, here they come to the straight. 88, 78, side by side. The 88 gets it. Eric Monaco beats out Marty McGee. Kyle Collins and Mark Nutt will be the other 2 drivers that will make it into the main event. As we look here, the battle for the victory, the last lap, Marty McGee gave it all he had and then some, but just Eric Ronica was able to hold the car on the high side in turns 3 and 4, and coming down the start-finish line was able to take the win here. Congratulations to him. Let's take a look at your total finishing results. Once again, your finishing results, unfortunately for Ingrid, Bunnell, Sonisaka, Faber, Rowe, Deb Bunnell, and John Christchurch, they will not make it into the main event. And speaking of the main event, it's time to go racing. 80 laps of dirt tracking here at Devil's Bowl.
Drivers, start your engines!
Hello everyone, and welcome to the third round of the GAMRA Waffle Grand National Series. Here we are at Devil's Bowl Speedway, Mesquite, Texas, getting ready to bring you 80 laps of dirt tracking racing at this half-mile dirt oval. Let's take a look at your starting lineup as we get ready for the third round here at Devil's Bowl. As they come down the back straightaway, pace car pulls off. Alex Bagnaco and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will lead the front row as we get ready to go to green at Devil's Bowl Speedway. 24 cars, 80 laps of dirt tracking excitement here at Devil's Bowl. Coming off of turns 3 and 4. Green flag's about to come out. Green flag's out and underway here at Devil's Bowl. As they come out of turn 3 and 4 to complete lap number 1. It looks like, I believe, the 71 of Alex Bagnaco led the first lap, but here comes Lawrence Dubois down the bottom, and there comes Hannah Allen, the winner of the last round, trying to win this, trying to go 2 in a row here in the GAMRA Waffle Grand National Series. Coming to complete lap number 2, there comes Hannah Allen down the bottom, going for second and the lead here. Lawrence Dubois, Hannah Allen side by side. Great run through the corner by Hannah Allen of the 21 Motorcraft Machine, taking the lead here. I'm going to tell you something. If she's got the lead, it is going to be hard to pass her. One thing about this track is the bottom obviously has a bit of a better run, but if you have a good car and you're able to hold on the outside, you can be able to hold your position. If you look back here, 3 wide in the middle of the field. Looks like that's the number 2 of Dan Lewison, 33 of Paul Jackson, 95 of Max Anderson, battling there for the, I believe that's the 8th and 9th position. Going back through here. They go back up to the front, battling for the lead again. Here comes Lawrence Dubois, not giving up that lead quite so easily. Number 1 of Marcus Duncan making his way up here, trying to get the lead. John Arndt in 5th place. Hometown driver here in Texas, trying to win here at his home track. Number 8 looks like he's going to get by the number 21 of Hannah Allen as they come to complete lap number 6 here. Marcus Duncan and John Arndt going to battle here for 3rd here in a moment. This is expected to be a pretty fun race, a lot of passing. You can really just drive it down in there and get under somebody and really make a good, clean pass. As the race goes along, the race make it a little bit spread out, but it's still very it's not very difficult to make passes. You can really make passes on this track. It's a fast, for a dirt oval, it's a fast track. So these cars are averaging about 100 miles an hour. They can probably get up to about 120, 130 in the straightaways. As we're going 3 wide here. John Arndt trying to make it to the lead here as we come completing lap number 8. Hannah Allen will lead that lap, but John Arndt trying to go from 3rd to 1st here. John Arndt's had a decent season. Hasn't gotten the win that maybe he hoped he wanted, but expect John Arndt to do really good here at his home track. Expect him to be extra motivated here as he takes the lead here, complete lap number 9. Still battling. You can see Hannah Allen really able to hold her own in turns 3, but in turns 1 it's a little bit more difficult to keep that car planted and get the grip, particularly in the middle, the center and off the corner. As we get here, 1-2 for Moonlight Racing. Having a great race so far. Here comes Tom Griffin Jr. battling for 3rd here. Tom Griffin Jr.'s had a pretty good season. Hasn't gotten the win yet, but he's looking for the lead here on lap 11. trying to pass the 3 and the 8 on the outside. 3 wide coming into the stripe. Looks like the 8 will lead that lap of the 48, trying to take the lead. Tom Griffin Jr. down the bottom here in lap 11. Coming to complete lap number 12, coming into turns 3 and 4. Tom Griffin Jr. drives it down in there, and the number 48, Bluebell Machine, takes the lead here as we complete lap number 12, going to lap number 13. The 8 and the 3 back to battling side by side. A lot of battling here in the early part of this race up front. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the players as we go on through this race. But as we complete lap number 13, Tom Griffin Jr. leads here at Texas. As we come to complete lap number 15, coming on lap number 16, battle for the lead once again. John Art and Tom Griffin Jr. once again battling for the lead. Orange two boys, and here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the winner at Daytona, battling here. 5th place, Hannah Allen, the winner in 5 flags. So you got the 2 winners up here in the top 5. Getting interesting to see if they can have another good race here as John Art takes the lead on lap 16. Coming to lap 17, here comes Zachary Fitzwater down the bottom, trying to get by the number 8 for 3rd. Doesn't look like he's going to make the pass here. But look how they're driving. Those guys were on 5 distinctive lanes coming off of turns 3. As Alex Bignacco, starting the pole, fell back to about 8th and 9th, trying to make his way back up to the field. That's Adam Vincent and Kyle Collins battling for 10th position. Pretty good run for Kyle Collins. The driver that was not locked in is we're 3 wide here. Max Anderson, Roman Rahal, and I believe that's Braden Hackey the 3rd. Paul Jackson, and 2 drivers that haven't had the best of races so far, Bobby Jones and Heather Holden. A little bit surprising that they're back here, particularly Bobby Jones, who's had one of the best starts to the season so far. Back here, David Anderson, last one lap, trailing a little bit, but back up to the front, Tom Griffin Jr. and John Art battling once again as we're about to complete lap number 20 of 80 laps here in Devil's Bowl in Texas. John Art, these 2 guys look like they're going to be players all race long. As they come down to turns 1, though, John Art will take the lead here in Texas. As we come to complete lap number 37, lap number 38, the battle between the front 2 cars continue to rage on. These 2 guys showing that they have the best cars on the track so early on in this race. Lawrence DuBois, Hannah Allen, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. completing our top 5. The leaders are about to catch some lap cars here, at least the 41 of David Anderson. Going to be interesting to see which line gets held up. I'm pretty sure the outside is going to get held up. So John Art either needs to make the move here, the 48, or let him go and try to get behind him. Looks like the 41 is going to probably stick to the outside, which means the 3's going to get held up here. Looks like John Art's going to get held up by the 41. Tom Griffin Jr. is going to keep that car down there on the bottom, make the 3 stay up high. David Anderson right now is just not having the best of runs here. Still battling here as we're about to complete lap 40 halfway here in Texas. Tom Griffin Jr. takes the lead here. John Art follows him behind him in second. He did a really good job of getting down there behind the 48 because look at him, he's already right there behind him. Tom Griffin Jr. and John Art 1-2 right now. These guys have been the dominant cars in the first half of this race. It's going to be interesting to see that continue. Here comes John Art down the bottom, battling side by side for the race lead once again. John Art, the number 3 Wrangler Machine, trying to pass the number 48, Tom Griffin Jr. and the Bluebell Machine. Guys continue to be the best cars here in Texas. As they come down to turns 3 and 4. John Art will take the lead here, completing lap number 43. John Art, the number 3, leads here in Texas. But a caution would come out, because they complete lap number 45. This can be interesting to see. I believe everybody should come down pit road here. It's certainly, while it's not necessary, it's certainly good to come down for tires. Looks like everybody's going to come down pit road here. The field coming down here. It's a little bit tricky to come down on pit road, particularly coming off pit road. It's not really super wide. So hopefully we can have some clean pit stops here. As they come down, John Art makes it into his stall. Everybody's coming down pit road. Let's see who will win the battle off of pit road. 24, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and the number 71 of Alex Bignacco get into pits, Max Anderson. Looks like the number 3 of John Art is going to get off of pit road first. Right behind him will be Tom Griffin Jr., Hannah Allen. I believe that was the 1 of Marcus Duncan, and the number 8 of Lawrence DuBois. But John Art comes on pit road first, comes off pit road first, and leads here in Texas. Unfortunately for Stan Faber in the number 7, his car would have an issue on pit road. They would have to fix it. He would come back on track, but a lap down. As we get ready to go back to green here, coming to under 30 laps to go, John Art, Tom Griffin Jr., Hannah Allen, Marcus Duncan, and Lawrence DuBois will complete the top 5. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in 6th, Dan Lewison in 7th. 2 lap cars right now, David Anderson and Stan Faber, 1 lap down right now. Going to be interesting to see if they make anything, if anything happens with them before the end of this race. But here they come, green flag back in the air for John Art, the number 3. As they come off of turns 3 and 4, those 2 lap cars are certainly holding their own on the bottom here, trying to get back in the lead lap and hope for a quick caution. There goes the number 41, trying to get ahead here. You can tell Stan Faber is not quite up to pace, though. Unfortunate for him. As we go back here, it looks like the number 1 of Marcus Duncan, number 2 of Dan Lewison. Dan Lewison has had a much better race than he had in the last round in 5 flags. There goes Alex Bagnaco making his way to the front. It looks like that 71 car, whatever issues they had in the first stint of this race, they've certainly improved on it a little bit. As 3 wide, Hannah Allen on the outside, Lawrence DuBois in the middle, trying to make something happen here. Number 71 battling down at the bottom, though. It comes down to the end of this race. This restart is huge for some of these guys. I'm interested to see if anybody from the back half of the field can make their way up front and pick up some positions here, particularly someone like Bobby Jones, who looks like his car is not really any better, at least at this point. Looks like John Art's passing number 41 car, excuse me. As Tom Griffin Jr. trying to go to the bottom, Marcus Duncan following him. But John Art right now looking like has the best car along with the 48. I'm interested to see which one of those 2, and if anybody else now with these fresh tires can get up there and make something happen here before the end of this race. Alex Bagnaco's got a really fast car, has made his way up to 4th position. But right now, as they come off the turns 3 and 4, John Art, with less than 25 laps to go, is leading here in Texas. The big loser of this pit stop has to be Hannah Allen. She has fallen back from about 4th position, outside of the top 10, and not having a very good run right now. Is going back up to the front here. John Art still leading. Alex Bagnaco is trying to make his way back here. He looks like he had lost the spot to the number 8, now picking it back up. But here comes John Art down the bottom, or Tom Griffin Jr. down the bottom, coming down here with number 20 laps to go. Marcus Duncan 3rd, trying to see how this is going to go, trying to get up to the lead here. Number 40 and number 3 have been the class of the field all race long, but here comes the number 1 down the bottom, trying to make something happen here and get a win for his team. The number 1, Marcus Duncan, down the bottom, coming down to 18 laps to go here at Devil's Bowl. Down the bottom, trying to get second, trying to get to the lead. What a race this has been so far. A lot of passing, particularly up front. But here comes Marcus Duncan down the bottom, coming down here. Only a handful of laps to go, knowing that this is their opportunity to win this race. Looks like, I believe, everyone back at the top 9 have not won a race yet this season. So any of these guys win here, it'll be their first win of the season, first win of their career here in the GAMRA Waffle Grand National Series. Number 3, John Art, back to the bottom, past number 1, trying to go for 2 and 1 here. Number 3 of John Art to the bottom, coming to 15 laps to go. John Art trying to take the lead here over Tom Griffin Jr. 15 laps to go. Tom Griffin Jr., John Art, Marcus Duncan, and good look now. I just saw the corner of the screen. That's Bobby Jones. I believe Bobby Jones is now into the top 10 and making his way forward. There he is. He's in 7th place, battling for 7th place, but John Arndt takes the lead here. Under 15 laps to go, 14 laps to go. Marcus Duncan going for 2nd. But as we come here with 13 laps to go, John Arndt, the hometown hero, trying to win here in Texas. And here we come, 10 laps to go. The front four separated by less than 0.6 of a second, battling for the lead here. Here comes Bobby Jones. For the first 50 laps, he was nowhere to be found, and now he's making his way up to the front. Battling for the lead, Tom Griffin Jr. John Arndt battling here. 9 laps to go here in Texas. Number 48 takes the lead. Here comes the number 8 of Lawrence Du Bois, trying to make his way up here. Here comes Bobby Jones, battling for 4th place. These guys better understand. If these guys continue to battle, maybe not even, because Bobby Jones looks extremely quick right now, battling here for this win. Lawrence Du Bois down the bottom, trying to take the lead over the number 48. The Moonlight Racing teammates looking very strong right now, look strong all race long, but Lawrence Du Bois takes the lead here. Just 7 laps to go here in Texas. Here at the Devil's Bowl Speedway in Mesquite, Texas. John Arndt making his way down to the bottom once again, trying to pass the number 48 per second, excuse me. Look at Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones there in 4th though. What a comeback he's had. That pit stop, whatever they changed on that pit stop, has really helped him here in the last part of this race. John Arndt making his way down low, battle for 2nd. 5 laps to go here at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Lawrence Du Bois, Tom Griffin Jr., John Arndt, Bobby Jones, and look who's making his or her way up to 5th place. That's Audra Baranowskis in the number 81 Starbucks machine. Can Audra Baranowskis play spoiler and win this race? 4 laps to go here. Lawrence Du Bois, John Arndt, Tom Griffin Jr. Look at the number 81 passing Bobby Jones for 4th place. Coming just 3 laps to go here in Texas. Lawrence Du Bois coming off of turns 3 and 4. 3 to go. Can John Arndt or Tom Griffin Jr. or possibly even Audra Baranowskis do anything about it? Here comes the number 3 down the bottom. Will he dive it in here? Try to get his nose under. Here comes the number 81 with a dive bomb down the corner. Passing for 4th. Going for 3rd. 2 laps to go here in Texas. 78 laps of racing, and it all comes down to this. Here comes John Arndt down the bottom. The Texas hero trying to win his first race here in the GAMRA Waffle Grand National Series. White flag in the air. John Arndt's leading. Lawrence Du Bois in 2nd. And here comes Audra Baranowskis. Coming down the back straight away. Audra Baranowskis going for 2nd. She's going to have to make a dive bomb here coming to 3. Can John Arndt hold her off? Coming up in turns 3 and 4, the number 3 Wrangler machine of John Arndt takes the win here in Texas. Congratulations to the number 3 team. John Arndt taking the win here. What a run. Let's take a look at your finishing results. As you look at your full finishing results, John Arndt, the Texas native, takes the win here in Texas. Audra Baranowskis came out of nowhere to finish 2nd. Lawrence Du Bois in 3rd. Tom Griffin Jr. in 4th. And Bobby Jones in 5th. Haxley of 3rd. Lewis and Duncan Mignacco, Fitzwater Sr. take the top 10. Allen, Vincent, Holden, Anderson and Ray Hall take the top 15. McGee, Jackson, Sacco, Nutt, and Collins take the top 20. And Stevens, Monaco get 21st and 22nd on the last 2 cars in the lead lap. Anderson and Thaber finished 23rd and 24th, 1 lap down. We thank you all for watching this race, a fantastic race here at Devil's Bowl Speedway in Mesquite, Texas. We thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time for round 4 at Fairground Speedway. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. God bless.